We back, Soup Talk Podcast. The Supers are back. The Supers are back. How y'all been? Hope everybody been good. Appreciate the love and support with the listens. We keep grinding. We're going to keep giving y'all these episodes. Got my brother Vaughn here today. Dang, Vaughn, you going to say nothing?
Oh, my name should speak Duval County in the building.
Oh, my gosh. We got the special guest came back, spun the block with us. We got a lot to talk about, man. Straight from the district. Your Honor.
What up, what up, what up?
How you been, man?
I can't complain, bro. I'm all good.
Quick question, y'all. You ever been to Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County?
Nah. I've been to Orlando twice.
Oh, okay. All right.
Never Jacksonville, but I've been to Orlando twice.
Okay. How the fam doing, Honor?
Everybody good, man. Everybody good, man. Thanks for asking.
Always. Okay. Honor, we gotta talk, man. Cause we tried to get you on for after the Steams battle, but we gotta talk about that Steams battle before we get into the next one. Honor, what happened, man? Please just explain to us. What happened, man? What happened, Honor? Because Honor know we rock with him, man. You know we rock with you heavy.
Right.
You know we rock with you. You too talented to be doing that, Honor. You know you too talented for that.
Well, I mean, it's different from each one of us looking at it. You know what I mean? I didn't know it wasn't well received until we left and you get back to the internet. You know what I'm saying? But if you was there, this isn't I swear to God, ask anyone that was there. Nobody would have thought that. We was up there. Well, no. Everybody agreed. Yeah, he was trash, but I was up there wilding, bro. But as far as when you inside, I was wild. I was keeping this shit going. I was keeping this shit as entertaining as possible, bro. I ain't had no help up there, bro. It was like Twerk and Kyle in Philly, bro. It was like that shit. That wasn't really Twerk's fault, even though they both got booed and they both were a part of a bad battle, but it wasn't your fault necessarily. But anyway, I think it just didn't translate well on Caffeine because I got the footage and I was wilding, bro. If you ever see it or I seen it, I was wilding, bro. I don't know what niggas was. I was wilding. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What happened? That shit went great for me. I swear. I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. I got the footage.
Nah, you was cooking, but you did choke though.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Honor. Don't we?
My bad. I thought you was saying. My bad. I thought you were saying why the battle was lackluster. My fault.
Come on, Honor. Come on now. We rock with you. We rock with you. You know that.
We can't play no games today.
Because Honor too
man, he
nice.
messed me up. He tripped me up in the first.
Yeah, he did.
And then the second I just lost my place. And then I just kind of bossed around the third because, I talked to, as far as what you got to remember is that, we was out, we've been, I know this doesn't really matter to the fans' perspective, and it shouldn't matter. It didn't matter when I was a fan. It shouldn't matter, bro. But since you asking me, I am going to answer your question. You know what I'm saying? But please be mindful. None of this shit matters, though. But here's the answer. Bro, sometimes you can feel like you ready to rush through that shit and get through that shit because of everything surrounding it, bro. Like, that shit is a lot. Going out there and doing that. It's a lot of traveling. It's a lot of days away. It's a lot. It is a lot. And then you get up there. It's finally here. You've been standing up all day. You've been catching Ubers all day. You've been using GPS all day. You've been charging your phone all day. You've been doing so much because you ain't at home. You know what I'm saying? So you've been doing so much that when you finally get up there, sometimes you can feel like you just trying to get through this shit, bro. Like you just trying to get through this shit. You ain't even really. You just trying to get done. But that's not how you should feel. You got to remember this their first time hearing it, so you got to, you know what I'm saying? But That's why I said sometimes. It all depends on the event. The New York real events, you feel like, bro, when you go or something, like it feels like it's their first time throwing an event, bro. Every time it feels like it's their first time. I know they do a great. They do a great job because it don't look like it when you watching it, live. But when you there, bro, you'll be like, have y'all done this shit before? Like, what the fuck is this? Nigga just told me stand right here. Nigga just said stand right here. Now I'm standing right here. And there's so much shit. And then mind you, while all this extra behind the scenes happening, you still gotta keep a solid face because you in front of fans. Right. So you still have to be away. You still gotta adopt a character or, pretty much play on something because you can't really be truly yourself in these moments. No, you can't. You at work, so you got to put on your job face like anybody else that go to work. You know what I'm saying? So, there's no excuse, bro. Like I said at the beginning, I'm happy I started the way I started. It just don't matter. It shouldn't matter. When you log in caffeine and the battle start, nigga, we need to see something amazing. So nothing that whatever 12 hours prior don't matter. We was asleep. Who gives a fuck what happened in the last 12 hours? So you know what I'm saying? I got it. So yeah, that's understandable though.
I had a question for you, and I seen Surf say something. I was telling Vic this. He said battle rappers go over each round at least, I want to say he said like 2,000 times. I was like, he probably meant like 500. But how long does it take you, or do you got like one of them drugs minds who they say drugs could memorize his stuff going to the venue? And I'm like, damn, that boy should have made all A's in school. Oh, so does it take you all day? I mean, like a couple of weeks to memorize, or like once you write it down, you got a set memory?
My comfortablest time is a month and a half. 90 days. That's 3 months. My bad. Month and a half is how many days? 45 days. That's where I'm most comfortable. 3 rounds, 45 days. That's about a round every 2 weeks. That's where I like my you know what I mean? That's because I write it in my phone. So it's 4 pages. 4 pages in my phone is 4 minutes. A page is a minute. So 8 bars a day will give me a whole round in 2 weeks. So that's usually how I do it. I do it like that. So if I got a battle that's 33 days away, it really does chop into how I already function. And then you got to do overtime, and then the memory comes down to how sophisticated the raps is. One of the most choking artists is, or at least stumble out. That's one of the most stumblest artists who stumbled the most. If they had to tally up every artist stumble/chokes, QP, SONSQP would be number 1 in stumbles and chokes. And that's because he's also will be number 1 in penmanship. So it comes with it. Like the more intricate the next line, the harder it is to find transitions because the rappers who can do it fast, their transitions are always connected. The story's connected. Drugs tell a story. He set it up. It's a solid setup. You can't really forget it. But when you go from, let me just think of a bar against Steams. Let's just try any bar. Damn, it's Lotion. Let me think. Lotion. My bad, boys. And then I said we ordered white dry aged crack. We should have ordered Lotion. The juice. Why can't I think of the bar anyway? I didn't even joke on that part of that, but. Sometimes when you bouncing around and it's not a cohesive story, it doesn't end in a cohesive story. It ends in just some rapping shit. And I can explain it better with the bars. So, but if y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all, you know me, I ain't rookie. So, but when the story all connects, like the way drugs, rap, twerk, cash, all that stuff connect. There's how the Goonies do. There's a connection here. Yeah. So what they set up is the setup. There's a payoff. It's that's easier to remember, but then I could be talking about something about gardening, and then the very next bar, I'm inside the car doing something. Like I can jump through days of this shit telling the story, and not just oh my goodness, why is it so difficult? Yeah, my bad.
We get it. We appreciate.
So I had another question. So with all that being said, so you wouldn't do the tournament every 2 weeks for 100K because you can't write like that. You got your own life and everything. Even though the bread good, you just can't give it the best your honor. Or would you still do it?
If the opportunity presents itself, yeah, I would have to do it. You can't be in this business and not say yes to opportunities like that. That's just those are called the luck of the Irish, pot of greed, perks like that motherfucker. That's just, you see what I'm saying? Like the little treasure zombie that walk around, you make it this far, and zombie. It's for real. It's like we all battling. We all getting paid to battle. If we get paid to travel, we pay the hotels. Everything's paid and free and on board, and we rap. Right. And then every once in a while, it come a bag open for everybody. It's like just like tax season. You know what I'm saying? It's an open world. So you have to, if you in that business, you gotta take advantage of that. That's like when Rolling Loud come along. If you a rapper and they call you and say you've been selected for Rolling Loud, you have to slide through. What are you talking about? You have to. This is if you rap, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I feel like this is kind of the same thing.
I feel you on that. I feel. I think with this is outside looking in, so this is me because we are fans of you. So if it seemed like because you be having haymakers in your every round, you have at least two. I think, and Surf struggled with this too, but now he doesn't know anymore. I don't know what he did. Maybe he just got more focused with it. I don't know. But you be having like Don DeMarco bars, but then when the crowd gets so hyped what you say, now you got to get it back and go either start from where you said the heavy bar or just start from where you left off at when the crowd went crazy. Is there truth to that?
And it ruins everything. But yeah, that's what happens when you got a powerful second bar. Yeah, but I like having those second bars. So my 4-bar build-up is perfect when the second one crazy. And so yeah, that's the gift and the curse of it. Yep, 100%. I told Glue the boat was for the white folks. Cold Word, Riverdale, and they went off on that one. And then they went off on that one, and the next one they didn't really. But that was the punch. The next one was the punch, and they didn't really say much for it. So yeah, I understand. That's just the price of rap, man. But you gotta keep doing it. You can't because what you can't do is you can't have 3 light ass joints expecting number 4 to clean it all up. Nah, I'm gonna give you number 2 gonna be fire, and then you can laugh at number 4 if you like, but at least you already laughed at number 2, so we good. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm giving you 2 opportunities to laugh instead of hoping you. Because if you don't laugh, if you don't do something on number 4, and after I giving you 3 of nothing, you know what I'm saying? Now here come the boo. But you're right though, bro. That is annoying, but it's so fire at the same time. But truthfully, you guys just bring it back. But if you've already bung it back, say you've already brought it back in that round. I try to count how many times I went past, backwards and be like, 1 is enough because on camera the niggas be skipping that shit. At least I do. I be skipping that shit 10 seconds.
Right. Yo, because you had in the second, you had that Hansel and Gretel bar, right?
Right.
Oh my! Why didn't you cut it off after? You should have just cut it off after that, man. That Hansel and Gretel bar hit.
You can't. That's hindsight. You know that's hindsight. How am I supposed to know when the round ain't over? Cut it off. And the motherfucking round ain't over. How the fuck you supposed to know that?
You was already choppy. So if you would have just did the Hansel and Gretel bar and just
bro, listen. Look. When you giving good advice like the one you giving, this is good advice. You gotta know you gotta be able to tailor it correctly. Good advice is best when it's tailored. So meaning my career, if you know, because y'all watch everything, why would I need to cut it short for the fear of choking? But nah, that's not something I would ever consider. That's not even almost a thought. That's not even almost a thought in my biography. Yeah, that's never. I'll pull out my phone. I ask I'll do anything before I just don't rap. Have you seen me? Like, so that don't apply to me. That's worthless to me. I'm always that. That ain't that.
We need you to smoke them. Like this battle coming up. You going back in Maryland. You back. Is this not considered a home game?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, all right.
So Young X should not get around, Honor. He should not get around.
I mean, he won't get around regardless. When do they ever? Who goes? Nobody got around my last 6 rounds. Ain't nobody getting around.
Do you feel disrespected? They gave you Young X.
No. First it was Scotty, and I said, "Nah, can it be Young X?" I had switched it to Young X. It was Scotty at first.
You know what? I can see where your thinking was with that.
Well, I already, because we were supposed to battle them two. Me and Gunpowder Pat was supposed to battle Squeako and Young X. So I might as well.
Shout out to Gunpowder Pat.
Shout out
to Powder P.
Gunpowder
Powder
Pat.
P.
You gotta smoke X, and then from there, you probably get 2 more battles for the year out. In the year 9-0, you good. We don't need no choking, Honor. No choking.
I don't think like that, bro. That ain't gonna mean nothing to me. Once I'm off this line, I don't think like that, bro. I go over there and rap.
Yeah.
I don't be saying if it comes out choky, like when you have nothing to lose and everything to gain, you know what I mean? You don't think of it like that. It's like this is another free throw, bro. If I make it or miss it, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the NBA. And I'm gonna be here, bro. I'm convinced I'm gonna be here as long as I want to. Battle rap ain't going nowhere, and I don't know where. I don't even know how far niggas really be going. But if you really think about it, we got niggas in this shit coming up on a dub, pass a dub, and get like. So then again, this shit ain't going forever. Niggas gonna be 30 to 40 years battlers, like, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they? So anyway, I feel like I'm confident I'm one of them battlers, and with that confidence, it's gonna make me not care too much about touching. I don't care about winning and being at the top. I care about being in the league. I do just enough to stay in the league, bro. I'm gonna do more. Actually, I do more than enough to stay in the league. And that's why I got a good.
You do, Your Honor. You nice, man. As far
but I don't do enough to, but I don't do enough to win the championship.
So is that because you don't want to, or you feel like the opportunity hasn't presented itself yet?
I don't care. I don't care. It's definitely probably the first one.
Okay.
I don't care to be up there. I don't care to be up there because it's not unlike the NBA. We're not really in it for something. Like this is where the analogy has to not drop off because it works up until this point. Because unlike the NBA, we're not really. There is no belt. There's no chip that niggas is playing for. I guess the number 1 spot on the app. Okay, that makes sense, but that's not quite niggas' goal. It never has been. It was all about the artistry. I'm from a time of the musical artistry of rap, and in every genre, it's not about the benefits that come from it. That's why I don't repost the flyer. I got a battle. I had a rookies versus vets battle with Ill Will about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago with Ill Will. That was my rookies versus vets, and I didn't even repost the flyer on the. Didn't even. You know what I'm saying? I never argue, nigga. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't stir up the drop, make skits on niggas, and I mean, have these things happen? Yes. Let's be real here. But to the ratio,
you killed schemes on the skit.
Say that one more time. What'd you say?
I said you killed schemes. I mean, schemes on the skit when you did the promotion for the battle. But go ahead.
Right. That's what I said. Have I did one? Yes, but I still have not done it enough to say I don't do it. That's what I'm saying. When I say I don't do none of that, that means that I haven't done it enough to say you do it. You see what I'm saying? The one time can't mean I do it. If I did one thing, I don't do it. I don't do it to the degree of a normal artist because I'm not looking for that type of reward from it. I'm here for the rap, G. I don't care about the other stuff. I'm good. I never have, bro. You know me. Or at least you can gauge that from. Do you see me in the mix? I don't want to be up there anyway. It's the weirdest shit happens up there. I don't want to be up there. I want to play right around here. That's why I'm on this card. I told P I want to play. You know, they were trying to set up me in Stumbles, and you know he was hot. I mean, it still is. So that's but
yeah, I'm about to ask you that. I seen that. I was gonna let you get to. I seen that when the interview saying, "Hey, set it up." After he got
Stumbles, he took that shot. Stumbles did that. He took that shot in front of Smack. So I was like, hey, bro, that shit know me or something, or what's the other one? What's the other high one? I don't even know the names of this shit. Volume or anything big like that. I was like, if it's one of them things, know me, no. I ain't doing it. I was like, P, I want to stay right around here. This is where I belong, bro. When I look back on my career, I told him this about 2 weeks ago. No, maybe 3. When I look back on my career, all my worst performances was at the higher level. Every time I was in the backyard, and not just my backyard, a backyard, I went off. So clearly, somewhere I've lost the build for that stage and platform, the consistent delivery for all 3 rounds with proper memory and proper performance, and just the entire ensemble that comes with performing of that magnitude. I think after my daughter was born on 2020, Christmas of 2020, I think that's where my build for that dropped off. And I know I'm not no longer built for those Atlanta flights, Houston. Got the 4-day hotel with the. I'm no longer built for all them Ubers and all the stuff that comes with a 20-minute performance. I would rather do a 20-minute performance with none of that other stuff. And that's those things exist. It's called Close Quarters 2. It's called Live to See Another Day. It's called, you know what I'm saying? And where the real love is, where the real bitches at, where the real niggas at, where the real people at, where it's real at, where it's happening at, where it matters at. But once you get up there, man, I can't speak for them. You know, I can't speak for anybody, but I know it's Fugazi. I'm good. And my temper, the way I am, I'm straight, but sometimes you just gotta protect yourself. And I know it sounds cool, like the cool thing to say, but it's really the truth, bro. I snap too easy. I don't play them battle rappy games, bro.
Nah, I feel you. Hey, we appreciate that breakdown. Your first interview, you was talking about how you want to do film and all that stuff. Yeah, you told us how you really felt about stuff. So coming from that interview and now this second one you've been with us, yeah, this battle rap you ain't the end all be all, and I respect that.
I mean, but like I said, if it becomes the be all, I will be all. Like I said, right. I believe I have enough to play in this league for a long time at a high level that I don't care now. So because I believe that to be the case, it will lead me to probably underwrite and under prep and do things under half-ass things. Yes, it would. But as long as I stay in the league, I think I'm all right. I don't care if I'm at the top of the league making the max. I'm still above average to the rest of the motherfuckers I know. I don't know nobody doing better than me. I don't know nobody doing better than me. Ain't nobody in school doing better than me. I made it. I don't, you know how many people I surpassed just being and accomplishing the things that I've accomplished? Like, that's more than perfect. When I get paid, I can stick with the same number for the rest of my life and be just fine. Like, that's what I mean. I'm not about to strive. Would I love to go up for 30 and try my best with the 40s and 50K and those and the things that come with that? I mean, somebody would say, yeah, but that's their situation. Do I? I don't know if motherfuckers know me or follow me, but do I look like I need to do anything possible for 68? Nah, nigga. No, not at all. I'd rather stay where I'm beloved. I'd rather stay where I'm beloved for my little K. You know what I'm saying? My little few K. I'd rather stay where I'm at for my little 2-3 few K. You know? So
that's real, man. That's real. Down to the wire. So you said you don't watch battle rap a lot. Have you been watching a little more lately since we last talked, or it's still about the same?
No, it's still about the same.
He said still about the same. So
and that's what drew and I think that's what's drawing my love away from it. Is because I'm not watching it. Because I've been listening to so much music. I'm listening to so much goddamn music, and I'm in the studio so much, and I got bangers coming, and the shit coming. So I ain't just coming, and so I think that's why I'm not really in that creative space in battle rap no more either. Because I don't be watching. I need to watch other niggas, and you have to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not biting, but you have to know the new trend, even if you don't use it. You still gotta kind of know of its existence and how it's used, and these things are important. These master problems are very important. You know what I'm saying? Right. In any sport you do, you have to compete. You got to know what's going on. And ever since I kind of dropped the ball on knowing what's going on, I ain't really been competing. But then again, I've been in a better space for writing because I fucked Glue up, and I ain't watched battle rap for 7-8 months. I took a break, came back and fucked that nigga up, bro. So then again, it's kind of a matter of that month. What happens in that month, for real? Honestly, I'm gonna start taking this shit, but month by month, bro. Right. I might write better in July than I do in August for some reason. I know I write better in the winter. I know that's a fact because I don't go nowhere. Winter time come, it's mostly indoors, so okay. I know I write better.
Okay. I was gonna ask you some predictions on the same card you on, but you don't be watching though. You still want to try it out? Or not?
I mean, it's still, you still know them. I still know them niggas. Yeah, what's going on?
All right. Hi, who you got? Truffaut versus Mac Mill.
Truffaut.
Truffaut? Okay.
Yeah. I got Truffaut.
I'll go with you on that.
On phone them. I got phone them.
All right. Ace Amin and She Happens versus The Saga and Elijah Strait.
Ace.
Yeah, you already said Ace. Yeah, Ace Penn is stupid.
How about Ace need a one-on-one? I thought he was gonna go against Saint.
What the hell is? Yeah, why Ace do that? Do you have you spoke to him recently?
No, I haven't. His comeback is a 2-on-2. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because that's I don't know. I think that it's not. I would agree because I see what you're thinking. It's not normal, but now I'm trying to think on my own. Like, is it fire? And I'm thinking like, yeah, that is to come home like that, and we going. That is fire, even though it's not normal. That don't mean it can't be fire. Like, that's still fire, even just because it's not normal, you know? Because what's normal is just what niggas agree and shit about. That don't mean nothing, bro.
Right. Okay. Franchise versus Ryder.
Ryder.
All right. Let me ask you this. Who you had in the Ryder versus Kid Slade battle? Oh, you ain't watched? Dang, you ain't watch it.
Oh, no, I was there. I was in the building.
Oh, yeah, you was there. Who you had, Ryder or Kid Slade?
I had Kid Slade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you give Ryder a rounder?
Maybe the butterfly dog the first. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, this the OG, super OG battle. Moon versus Head Ice.
I ain't gotta go with Ice, man. But we ain't seen Moon in a minute, so
moving on RB.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good card. I think that might. Yeah, cause Moon. Yeah, they're gonna be talking. All right, Snake Eyes versus Holmesy the God.
Snake got a vengeance. They got a full vengeance. You know when he's mad, he produces his best battle. That's been proved.
Shotgun Suge versus Stumbles.
Man, I don't think Stumbles could. I think he's gonna go on a little run. I predict him to go on a nice little run, a three-peat or something real quick, and then you know what I'm saying. So I think Suge will be, his first trophy on that run. I mean, I wouldn't. I think this is a separate. I think this is like more. Let me see. It's more like I keep using basketball. It's just the easiest thing to talk about, but it's more like the next season for like I know Stumbles beat Snake, but I think this is more like his next season versus like let's say he beat the niggas at the end of the season. Like they went out, they ended the season 10-0, but they still ain't make the playoffs type shit, right? And I think this is a start over for him. So here's the start of Suge. I think Suge will be his first victim, and then he gonna slay through the URL because niggas ain't got no poise no more. Niggas ain't got no posture no more. Niggas don't have no character. No niggas don't have a. They don't have that. They don't have the. Yeah, I guess I said it. Okay, but he does, and it stands out over somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. So
like I think Ryder, his bars. Like if I never seen Ryder, you don't gotta respond, Yana. I think Ryder could rap. He just don't got the it factor. He don't got the believability. I think Ryder's nice in my eyes, and I always say this. He just don't got. He just regular. He like a.
So let me ask you this: when you say believability, do you mean believe two things? Do you mean believe that he's never did it, or believe that he wouldn't do it currently?
Believe he never did it. He might. I don't know if he put his back to the wall. If
you had to say that's your thing. Okay, that's what you said. Would you had to say if you had to guess? Would you say majority of the culture would use the word believability meaning he hasn't done it versus he wouldn't do it?
I think for myself, I would roll the dice and bet that it would be hasn't done it. I would go with that one because put in the situation, I think anybody would do it, but the believability aspect, you have to make. Well, yeah. I guess I got to backtrack because I guess I still got to think that you will do it too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I guess like kind of work both ways, kind of, yeah. Because when you rap and when you say the bars, like you emphasize it and you show it with the facial expressions. You'll stop and pause. You'll look at the crowd. You'll like yell the part that you want. Like it'll be more emphasized. I think Ryder, he just raps and he's just rapping it. Like there is no emphasis. His delivery just is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? He's a great writer. His pen is nice. It's just I don't think I think his delivery makes it so like it's hard to like, I don't know, like he's just up there rapping.
I would agree. I think that's a character flaw. He doesn't. I think I would put him. I would say he doesn't make you feel like you're getting to know him. It's like you don't know him any better. When he's done, you don't really know him any better, and the fans kind of want to feel that personal connection with the main character. That's in anything. When we up there shooting, I always say movies because we up there shooting movies, bro. We up there shooting movies. We up there acting, and then then we done acting and dap it up when we done. Like we up there making it's a live skit in a way, and in doing that, people want to feel connected to the main character. But how they gonna feel connected if you're not? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I can understand what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Or got a good one. He in basketball, he like a Jameer Nelson. He gonna hit the wide open three. He gonna pass the ball to Dwight Howard. He gonna get the layup, but he not gonna wow you out there. He's good. If you give him an open shot for the game-winning shot, he's gonna hit it. But he's not gonna put it between the legs, 360 crossover. He just not gonna do all that. But he's gonna get to his point. And that makes sense.
Yeah, I think
basketball, Jameer Nelson. Shout out to Orlando.
I think when we point out what we all can't do as artists in the NBA, I think we miss sometimes the main thing is that we're still above average at the thing we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even when you talk about his, I guess I'm saying his believability would be still above average based on the number of people who battle or inspire to battle. Considering who he is, right? Unless he's not hit off believability or he's not hit. I mean, if there's no believability, how does one get this far? How does one slip through with this? Why is there? Who's cheering for this then? If there's no believability, in your opinion?
Well, because you got to think too, Honor. So everybody watches battle rap for different reasons. You got people who watch for the pen, people watch for the bully, people watch for the entertainment. You know, there is different. You know, so Ryder has fans who watch for the pen. Like his pen is nice. Nobody will ever say he can't write bars. His bars is nice. His delivery is. I just think his delivery be off to where it's not. You know, that's when the conversation of believability come up. But I'm gonna be real. If you know you got Ryder number, you can tell him to come on here. We can have a convo. But I was there in Richmond. Ryder versus the Saga. Ryder was supposed to win that battle, but once Ryder choked in that battle, I feel like that's when his career kind of like went like stale. It was no elevation no more. Because before that, Ryder was cooking. I just think that night in Richmond, it just seemed like that. Me personally, I haven't talked to Ryder. I don't know, but I feel like that's when his career kind of went just like stale, kind of. But his pen tough. Can't nobody take that away from him. His pen is tough. But yeah, I think like because the Slade battle was winnable. That was a winnable battle. Because that Slade that he got wasn't the Slade that real name Brandon got. So Ryder could have won that battle. But, I mean, some people might still think, Ryder won 2-1.
Yeah, it was a dog fight.
Yeah, it wasn't like Slade killed him. Yeah, Slade didn't kill him.
Slade didn't show no separation as he should in that battle to me.
Oh, but yeah.
Okay.
You said Stan.
So I had a question for you, Yana. So your next 3 battles, if you picked them, who would you want your next 3 battles?
Oh, yeah, of course, realistically speaking, or Dream too.
No, really. Well, what's your dream battle? Your number one dream battle? They be like, hey, you get to pick one person to battle, and that's your dream battle.
Oh, Clips. Yeah, Clips.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one. I can see that.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Clips.
Yeah, shout out to Clips. Your next 3 battles, then you can see yourself lined up.
Kid Slade, Stumbles, and because like I said to y'all earlier, I'm staying. In case you didn't catch what I'm pretty much saying, I'm about to do or have started doing, considering I got booked for this card. But I'm staying right around this here. I'm not. You won't see. Don't expect to see me on any card title that's bigger than the where I'm at, where the next event is. Like, kind of. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay, this is where I want to play at. And when I spoke to P, and it was just, P just a good dude. He's just such a good dude. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Man, you got to get P on here for us, man. We got to talk to P, man. We got to talk to P.
Oh, yeah. I guess I will shoot him your information and say that they're interested in anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to think I can use any level of pool that would be different from just sending it to him. Oh, okay. That's all. I don't want you to think if he don't come, that means I didn't do something. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
because I just doubt he pulling up there. I just highly doubt it. Because he don't know y'all. I guess but I can tell him, nah, bro, they cool. They not looking to trap you and trick you up. They not looking to try to get wild quotes and misquote you and shit like that. Like, I can do that, But once again, him just hearing it, I doubt he's going to pursue it and say, oh, who, and just leave, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if y'all can't book him, like y'all, you know what I mean? That's, I don't know.
Hey, it is what it is, man. God got the plan. All right, battle up.
But I got you, though. I will tell him everything I just said.
We rock with you.
Because I know y'all ain't looking to trap him up and looking to misquote him and looking to make him look bad. You know what I mean?
Right. All right.
I would assume.
Battle in the Bayou. You trying to do that one?
Is that what city is that?
That's gonna be in.
That's in New Orleans.
No, that's too far.
No.
I'm staying right up. I'm staying right up in here. If it ain't New York, Philly, Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, D.C., North Carolina, maybe as far as to Atlanta, maybe Atlanta, but nah, not really. If it ain't that, I ain't doing. I'm staying local. I'm staying connected. And I'm gonna put on shows that matter and shows that I want to put on. I don't want to be up there. I don't want to play up there. They somebody said they hit too hard up there, but I'm good up there, man. And of course that's not gonna last long because I'm so goddamn talented and gifted that I'm a fucking spaz so hard on the next one or the follow or the next. Like my career. If it ain't one, it's the next one. It's never 2 slacks back to back. It's not. No. If it ain't one, it's the next one. So once that happens, it's only a matter of time before they. No, but nah, bro. We gotta do something else. So, but I'm gonna try to be right up in here because this is what's comfortable for me mentally, physically, writing wise. It just feels so good to know I can get my hair cut the day of the fucking battle for a change, and not 3 days earlier because. You got to get to the city on Thursday for the face-offs Friday and the battle Sunday, and you ain't about to get your haircut from some random nigga in Houston.
I feel you.
So now you got a 3-day-old haircut, which is pretty much a done one, and it's like, so now I could finally get it an hour before the fucking battle because the battle up the street. Like that type of focus is the focus I pray on. That means something to me. Other niggas don't give a fuck to think about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the focus I need to craft my shit, my craftsmanship. You know what I'm saying? Every craftsman got to know his canvas. And if I don't draw on that, I don't draw on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't use pencils, bro. I like lead pencils. You know what I'm saying? That's my drip. So I got to stick with what I know so I can paint the best picture and give the best art.
That's good insight. Anna.
I mean, the numbers is there. The Swamp Battle broke the record. Small room. Dot Battle, 180,000 on an app event. Who do 180,000 on an app event? No one. Only Honor. The same Glue Easy app event. Same. They didn't do those numbers because he was ass. But I still put up my 60K. I still put up my 60K individually. Who doing the? Oh, because we got the algorithms now. We got advanced analytics now. We can talk. We can talk different. You know what I'm saying? All these the PG Skillet, Small Room, all the ones I don't that ill will, big stage, whatever. Sting's big stage, Bill Collector, big stage. But then me and the other homie just went like Jim's, me and Jim, Small Room. It's crazy, bro. So the math would say I should come off the bench. The analytics say I should come off the bench. The analytics don't say I can start, even though everyone watching know I have the talent of a starter, just like Jamal Crawford or one of them niggas. But he's better off the bench. So and this is the bench in terms of if that's up there, then this would be the bench. Close quarters 2 would be the bench. If you ask me, but
I think you and Jerry West have a fire battle, man.
Everybody keeps talking about Jerry. Yeah, shout out to Jerry.
Shout out to Jerry.
All right. So who do you have winning in the New Jersey Twerk versus Jerry West battle?
Oh, Twerk versus Jerry West?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that on the same card?
No, that's Battle in the Bottom.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
Yeah, that's the next
one.
I
got Twerk. I got Twerk, bro. I'm watching Lou Castro and Jerry West now. It's so funny. It's so funny. I watch battle rap in weeks. It takes me a week and shit to finish one. So I'm watching Jerry and Lou now, trying to see how Lou getting smoked on the app. So I get finished the first. Lou beat him. He was punishing him in the first, and I can't wait to see what's happening because so I'm still doing that. And I want to know about that. So I can't give it to. I got to go with Twerk. How you gonna beat Twerk? I mean, it's implied it's a healthy Twerk, right? Meaning he got all this shit. He don't choke. Right. Yeah, that's what's implied. Then yeah, what the fuck? Not the Twerk.
But that's what hurt Lou against Jerry. Lou had choked against Jerry.
Oh, see, I didn't get to that part yet.
Yeah, Lou choked against
Jerry.
He
choked, bro. So what? Like, who gives a fuck? Keep rapping.
But
not God, but the fans really be giving a fuck about that choke shit, huh? I think niggas just be needing something to give a fuck about, bro. Because when I watched Battle Rap, I never gave a fuck if he choked, bro. It was like it's too much content to give a damn about the 10 seconds he didn't give content. He gave him 8 minutes and 30 seconds of other content. Like we should be talking about that shit. It's so much of that to pick apart, and we talk about the 10 seconds he didn't rap. Not y'all, we as in fans, but I remember I never did that. Even before, of course, battlers would say this, but from a fan's perspective, I don't know how y'all view it. I don't know how the fans view it. How do you view it differently? It's like, what the fuck? He got it back. He can't lose his dribble and then pick it back up and still dunk on a nigga? With the play dead? What is this, a fumble? It's not this. Is it a fumble? Is it a turnover or something?
Because I feel like if you okay, so let me ask you this: do you think Swamp still should have won against JC? Oh, you ain't watched it. Damn, you ain't watched it.
I ain't see that one, but
yeah.
I don't think he beat him regularly based on the first round I saw on Facebook. They dropped it on Facebook, and I was able to see the first round.
Nah,
she was clearly what?
Nah, I felt like Swamp was winning going into the third. Swamp was up 2-0 to me.
Yeah,
I tell you. So who you gave the battle to?
Swamp.
You got to give it to JC.
You got to give it to JC.
For 100,000, you got to give it to JC.
So that's what I'm asking you. So that's what we're talking about. We talking in circles. That's what we discussing whether or not the choke means something to you. If you had up 2-0 going into the third, you said.
Yeah.
And then he choked in the. Explain it to me one more time, bro. Tell me.
Swamp to me was up 2-0. Both his first rounds was better than JC, but JC's was okay. I guess a judge or two could have said he won one of the first two. But when Swamp choked in the third, it kind of you automatically gonna lose that round because you choked. You automatically gonna lose that round.
So Swamp should have won 2-1 to you, right?
Yeah,
that's what you saying?
Yep.
But
you don't know what you saying, bro? What's going on?
But when 100,000 on the line,
let me say
come
this,
on, man.
So now we bringing so much extra. All right, so now we bringing other. Okay, I thought it was just about the action. I thought it was about
No.
Is it the actual?
No, I feel you now. So if it was just a regular
where's
battle,
the technicality? Because where's the technicality if he brought up his dead homie or if he pushed him too hard? Where's the technical? The judge, y'all ain't taking off points for over aggression. You ain't taking off no. So how come this is strike so much? Why is this a strike on a whole round because he choked? But there's other inetiquette things that niggas do up there that fucked up the performance, and we don't class off no points for that. I'm saying, so I'm asking you personally, what is it about? What do you see in a choke that makes you say he won the round? Is it just all you know it to be, or do you have like a deeper personal thought on it? Like we all okay, if you just following the rules that's at bay, that's fair, no problem. All right, bad. That's just the rules we go by. But if you grow up and create your own for certain things, I want to know that answer.
You want to go, Vaughn? You want me to go?
It don't matter.
Vaughn.
When you hear a choke, I just ask you. When you hear a choke,
so this the thing with the choke, Honor. So this is the thing. It's not like the battle rapper does not have time to prepare. The battle rapper has time to prepare for the battle. So when you choke and your opponent does not choke, I gotta give your opponent who don't choke that round.
Okay. If that's how you feel about it, bro, I feel indifferent. We don't do that with nothing else. That's all. Like, if he loses dribble? That's just like if you had to compare it. That's why niggas compare this to basketball because it has such a good identity to the sport of basketball, especially 1-on-1. You dribbling is the rapping, the dunk is the haymaker, or the step back three is the rebuttal or the hey big. And he just a choke means he fumbled the ball. That don't mean the next ball can't get.
Can I say this?
All I'm saying is your opponent can't get points if he's not rapping. He can only get points for rap. He can't get points for no. But if he don't got the ball, how could he score?
So I got this from T-Rex and the Loaded Lux and Young Miles battle. T-Rex said, he stumbled. Round over with. He got to be a clean performance. When Miles started choking, they were like, nah, Lux, go ahead, rap. So you automatically default that round. That's from the old rules. Now, unless the rules change, once you choke, no matter what you do, the round is over with. You might as well say that for the next round. In my eyes, I'm just one person. I'm just one person. That's who I wanted it from. That's how I judge it. Once you choke, the round over with. Your opponent could be asked. All your opponent can do is say the ABC slow, and he gonna win the round. It sucks to say that, but that's just how it goes.
I hear you, but if the opponent really did do that, you would be like, nah, But let's just say he choked. All right, I can't give a nigga who ain't got the ball, he can't score. If I turn it over, I turn it over. He can't score unless he got the ball. He's serving it. He can't score off my serve. He can only score when you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I look at it differently, bro. You can lose. Okay, you can lose. The nigga who choked could lose points. Yeah, he lose points, he turn it over. That's a turnover. He lose points. Sure, but the other nigga can't get none. He can't just now all of a sudden get a 10-8 round because you choke. You choke, so now you go. That's like hitting below the belt, and then you go down to a 9. But then he still got to become a 10 to beat you, and he ain't did that. So nah, bro, we can't get. There ain't no giving points. You can remove points. You can strike points. But you can't. How you gonna get somebody else point? You don't share points. He got to earn his own. He got to slide through home base. The ball got to go through the net. The pigskin got to go across the pylon. Nigga, the fucking soccer got to go through the goal. Nigga, the puck got to go through the thing. They can't get no points.
I feel what you saying, but that I'm not giving you the round against somebody whose round is clean. It's clean. That's a clean round. And then you just choke.
And you can see it on Smack Face. You can see it on Smack Face when somebody starts choking Smack Face. Damn. So Smack just lose. So I think Smack follows the same rules we do.
That shit need to be hard. I understand the rules. I'm in the business. I know the rules. I'm in the business. I just know that the rules has a real oversight in it, and there's a huge flaw that no one sees in the rule. That's all. You can't give a nigga points for. You lose some shit, but you can't he has to hit his own punches. No sport gain points without the ball. You can't do. You can just stop the other nigga, yeah, stop him, but you can't get nothing yourself until you do something with the rock.
Okay.
That's you.
So I see what you're saying. So Stumbles versus Real Sick. Stumbles, every round Stumbles had was better than Real Sick. But Real Sick won because Stumbles choked like 2 out of them 3 rounds. They couldn't say, okay, yeah, his material was better. So, yeah, his material was better. His material was better than Real Sick Sunday to Sunday. But Stumbles didn't get through his rounds clean, so they gave it to Real Sick, which I thought that was the fair thing to do.
All right, that's fair. I just, I think I said it the best way I could, but I feel how everybody, I understand how everybody else.
Because what?
I understand how everybody else do it.
Yeah, because you.
But they both starting at 0, but that nigga wilding. He got 10 points. He wilding. He choked. He lose a point. He choked. He lose a point. He got 9 points. All right, now your turn. Score 9-0. Your first, the bottom of the first. Your turn. And you don't score. You score 3 or something. It's 9-3, nigga. What the fuck? He scores 9-3. He had a 10, but he choked, so that's a 9. If he missed the dunk on the dunk contest, he can't get a 10, right? He gotta get a 9 if he missed it on the first try.
Right. I see
right?
what you're saying though. Yeah.
No, I'm at. Hold on, right? Okay, but the other nigga don't get that one remainder. The other nigga don't get it. That shit just go in the dust. That shit don't go to him.
Now, if we implemented a point system in battle rap, then yeah. Now, I
it is, nigga. It's called the option button on the app. It is a point system.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a round. So if there's a round that the app still gives you the winner and they choked, yeah, I got to see that battle. But I don't think the fans are doing that. I think most fans are like us.
Look at all mine. Me and PG Skillet, I choked in the first and the second. I choked in the first, second, clean sweep. Me and Castro, I stumbled clean sweep. Me and I stumbled against Glue in the second, and I stumbled in the first, clean sweep.
But
I got 3 3-0s on the app.
A stumble ain't a choke.
Okay.
A stumble ain't a choke. See, that's the difference. A stumble, if you like saying your bars and you like and you get it back, that's different. But if you just say fuck.
All right, so look. If a nigga got 3 stumbles in a round, the other nigga don't. You still give the other nigga some points, right? Like, okay, so tell me your system again and exclude the stumbles with it now.
So you're saying the battle rapper didn't stumble at all?
Right, he didn't stumble at all. His round was ass though. He was a 5. The other nigga was brilliant, but he had 3 stumbles each round, or 2 stumbles each round. So that's 6 stumbles over his words and had to get some water, and then he got it right back. So, I'm trying to figure out. I got feeling.
2 stumbles. All right, boss. So Honor said if he stumbles twice in each round, and his opponent each round was ass, do we still give him the round? So how long was the water break? Was it a long water break, or he just got the swig and kept back going?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, y'all. I'm sorry. We ain't doing that. No. I wasn't raised like that. I didn't know y'all was living like that. No, y'all.
I was gonna go with it.
No, we not doing that.
We was gonna get into it. I was gonna get with it.
Hey, Auto Fool, say something.
I'm right here with you.
Oh, shit. That was good right there. So, Auto, let me ask you, who do you think is – well, you already said Ace. You said you think Ace Penn is one of the best in the game. So, who's somebody else? So, who do you think?
I think she now.
She? Ooh.
Yeah, I think Sheed against JC, that was some good penmanship. Now, I don't watch, like I said, I don't have enough of everybody's catalog to know who do it at the best. Because who does what at the best is prevalent upon who does it the most. You know what I mean? Rum Nitty can go down as one of the greatest punchers, and because he qualifies, because he punches at a volume that will qualify for the greatest puncher. But that don't quite mean he can create the greatest punches or have created the greatest punches. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you say who's the best pen, I look at it like that. In terms of the skill and the art of what's being served, the level I seen him do it on prevails amongst a lot of niggas who's known for doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like oh shit, my daughter, hold on, give me a second.
I think she, you know what I'm saying? I think I would put him at a better pen than like the talent of what I saw him his pen supersedes like what I've seen Chiller do the last 5 times. But no one would say, but you can't say has a better pen than Chiller because he don't have enough shot attempts to qualify for this stat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta have enough three. You have to shoot enough threes to qualify as one of the top 3-point shooters in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, but in terms of just the skill, yeah, she, Ace, damn, then they together. This is my head is going. I'm gonna be dizzy, and you know, of course, my pen is phenomenal in my own right. And I think the other day I was trying to think, is there a category where I could be considered the best in? I was thinking like, you know, because Conceited and everybody punch her. Then you got Lux, Penn, and I was just trying to put myself in it. But anyway, I didn't really think of nothing. Nothing quite fit for me. But what I would say, go ahead, go ahead, my fault.
No, you was good. Do you think some battle rappers, we're going to use basketball, dribble too much to get to the cup? So I say, do you think some battle rappers put too much into it, put too many like filler bars in to get to the punch?
Yeah, 100%, bro. These niggas, yeah, I think they're just flawed when it comes to the ability to express yourself. Like they're following a rhythmic that they don't quite understand, but they know how it functions. So they're following it, but it tends to run as well dry, and it shows itself in time. Like round 2, round 3, it starts to show that. Wait, what the fuck is he even rapping? Like you'll start asking, is this nigga even rapping? Like what the fuck is? Like it gets so weird because they don't have an art form to show the world. Like we've lost what we're supposed to be doing up there. I'm presenting my art from where I'm from. That not everybody understands how to do that because some of them ain't from nowhere that's presentable, especially with the topics we cover in battle rap, which is negativity, gang violence, and aggravated assault. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't cover, a lot of them don't have the real world stories to pull from and the real, you know what I mean, to really tell a vivid story with imagery of paintings. Like they don't have that. So what do you do from there? You just kind of recycle the ones we all kind of know and use. Anybody can follow your trap references in a way, but you can't give me no nuance to really let me know you ran a trap. You know what I'm saying? So some of them don't have a story, and then some of them got the story, but they've been battling for so long, they don't really know like what to do anymore. T-Top, I don't think T-Top know what he want to tell everybody anymore. He doesn't have anything he want to tell us. Like in terms of, sometimes this shit can feel complete. When you've accomplished what T-Top accomplished, sometimes this shit could feel completed. Like that's it. Like it can feel like that. I'm pretty sure he can feel like, yeah, bro, I've beat this game. Now I'm just playing with different people every year, but I've already beat the game, kind of. And because you listen to early Top, you hear about his struggle, his story, his thing. The vivid image that you got, the pictures painted. You know what I mean? Crystal clear. You got the diamonds right there, and so now he's become more of a direct talker to spotting flaws in your abilities and and it gets to such an extreme level where it's like, man, what happened to Top? Like, what Top doing today? You know what I mean? Because niggas want to feel connected to the main character, bro. I can't express that enough. You only know that if you know that, but you may not know, but you want to be connected to the main character, and niggas and they lose topics. They got to get back. I'll never be able to run out of telling you how this operation ran. I will never run out of enough ways to tell you the niggas what I had to do to some niggas. I will never. There will always be new words to describe the same shit, and I will always find them and do it. And these niggas got to get back to that, and they don't understand that. But if they hear this, they know what I'm saying, and it'll spark something because niggas know what I'm talking about. This shit shouldn't be this fucking personal, bro. This shit should not be this personal. It's super personal because they don't have nothing else. They don't have other things to say anymore. Right. These niggas is fucking rich. These niggas is rich. They becoming wealthy. They got all the bitches. They got all the clout, the respect. They got the social media presence. They're living the life of the dream of anyone who wanted to do something like this. And when you get to that point, I can only imagine there ain't really much else to fucking say. But you know what I'm saying? You got to say something, and you still got to say something. You know, I wouldn't mind hearing. I don't know.
Nah, what you saying is facts though. Hey, Yana dropped some gems this episode, man. We gotta get shout out to Yana for that. Before we get you out of on, let me ask you, man, because y'all, you know, this your boy, man. How you feel about Kevin Durant?
As a basketball player?
Does there? Yeah. Well, yeah. What's going on? You know, the recent rumors coming out, him in the Nets, where he want to go.
Brief me on him real quick. I ain't been even catching his ass.
No, they saying Kevin he wants out of Brooklyn, and he said, you know, I guess if he stay, he said he wants to coach. Yeah, he want Nash got to go, and the GM I think got to go.
You know, KD. I don't know. I think KD knows the style of basketball he wants to play. That team that we need to play to win. And I don't think nobody be listening to him. Honestly, I think that's what's happening. He's not a natural alpha. I mean, we know that. You know, Kevin Durant ain't no. You know what I mean? He's became a bit of a bad guy, but come on now. We know sweet Kevin Durant. We know sweet Kevin Durant. And I think he wants to. It's funny because when he went to go to the state and he said, you know, the way they play, like I wasn't confused about what he was saying. I understood what he meant about how basketball should be played. Golden State has perfect, like was one of the best examples of what basketball should look like at its highest level. And before that, it was Tim Duncan and them. It was them fundamental ass niggas. So I think he knew it was bad to do that, of course, but now I think he's looking for somewhere else, and I think he knows where he got it at, and it will be in Chicago. If Kevin Durant, if he goes to Chicago, I don't understand. I don't see how they don't win the whole thing because they play exactly with the way he wants them to play. And because you know Durant can play anyway, so it's about how they need to play when I ain't got the balls. And I don't know. I don't know.
That's what's
Chicago got to give up either Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan to get him.
That's more than perfect because they just need Lonzo and the other little nigga, the new nigga. They got two other guys that they can give up them.
DJ Owusu, I think.
Yeah, the youngin that just got the contract. They had a point guard, young Garland.
Oh, they got Garland?
Darius Garland? Don't he play? Oh, no, that's Cleveland.
No,
yeah, Garland played for Cleveland. Yeah, I was about to say. I said, damn, that's
I've been on football all week, man. Hey, follow my YouTube channel, y'all. And I need to see y'all in the comments. Y'all too, follow my YouTube channel, Honor Immortal, Start the Regular Way. I need to see y'all in the comments on my latest video and other things. I'm getting back into the YouTube thing, but you know, it was never for nothing to do. It was just for something to do. It wasn't for real nothing. But follow my thing, man. I need to talk to people because I want ideas, and I only get ideas from questions, and you all specialize in having those questions and make you think and go a little deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's easy, man.
But
anything else you want to promote before we get up out of here?
Nah.
Hey, man, Yana, we appreciate you stopping by, man. Hey,
yeah, thanks.
Hey, good convo.
Anytime, man.
Appreciate it. Hey, Hughesville, Maryland, you going to be there, stop by. Yana going to kill Young X with the 30 ball.
He might get the third, yeah, he'll get the third.
All right, Soup. Hey, appreciate it, man. Soup Talk Podcast.
Yeah.
We out.
Yeah.